Give us a primer of who Matt Shaw is.
Wow, that's kind of a big question to start off.
Ball over to short, and they got him.
Jumps up into the netting, and he caught the ball.
I don't really know why baseball. Like, it just was so unique, just different than all the other sports. I can remember from a really young age always playing it. But my dad built us a little baseball field. Well, it had like the dirt infield, and we used it all the time. Really, I wasn't like a great baseball player, in high school. Maybe like a 300 hitter, which for high school, if you've seen some of the stats of some of the guys that hit like 600, 300 kind of sucks. So, it really wasn't until my junior year where I really figured out how to start approaching hitting in a different way. So it took some time for me to kind of build who I was as a baseball player. To figure out, okay, needs to be some changes made, for me to be successful, and I'm glad I made those changes going into college. We had a really good team 3 years in a row. We made it to 3 regionals, which is all you can ask for. Well, I got to meet a lot of really good coaches. Matt talks a lot about how your body is supposed to move based on balance and coordination and your body's preference to move. Something that I still definitely do to this day that's very, very helpful.
Welcome everyone to the 2023 MLB Draft.
So draft day, for about 3 hours, we were playing like chip golf in the backyard. So honestly, that was really helpful to kind of take my mind off everything. I really didn't have any idea that I was going to Chicago. So it was a cool moment.
With the 13th pick of the 2023 MLB Draft, the Chicago Cubs select Matthew Shaw, a shortstop from the University of Maryland.
I had never been to Wrigley before, and I think there's not many places that you can go to that you can really get that feeling of like, wow, this is it. So kind of cool to be like, okay, this is what I'm looking forward to. This is what it looks like to be the best of the best. So obviously being able to see what it's all about, and something that I look forward to being around and being in front of all those fans.
How's it going?
Good, man. Excited?
Yes, sir. What excites me the most is that it's a historical organization that has a chance to win World Series. And that's all you can ask for, is the chance to win World Series.
So everything about professional baseball I was looking forward to. I love playing every day. I love that you can have your own wood bat that's unique to you.
Yeah, and like 4 ticks more up.
I love good pitching. I love the battle that it creates.
Kept on trying to throw the slider.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
What are you doing?
I mean, the scouting report was like 50% heater, so I was the first ready. I'm like, here we go, heater.
So getting thrown into it was like great. I was like, let's do it. Hitting curveballs, man. Hitting off-speed pitches. We've been grinding it out, and it's been a blast, really. Learning exactly, what I want to think, so that when the time comes and over 400 at-bats, you're going to see, the success hopefully go upward.
He goes by the name of Matt Shaw. MLB Pipeline showing him some love.
And he's just been promoted to AAA. And he's gotten better throughout the year.
This time last year, you didn't know, what organization you're going to be part of. Now coming on the draft now, like what's that year been like and kind of how you reflect on it?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been kind of everything I wanted to be, learning a ton, like playing every day, playing defense every day, figuring out kind of the ins and outs of professional baseball, and, hopefully playing the big leagues as soon as you can.
People say, oh, what was the best moment? Like, was the draft the best moment? And it's like, no, the day I get called up, I think is going to be top 3 best moments of my baseball career. Getting drafted is great, and that's cool, but you can get drafted and never play in the big leagues, right? So it's like, that day I get called up, I think is going to be, just like one of those days where like you take a big breath and you're like, wow, like this is it. You're playing in the best league in the entire world against the best players in the entire world. It really doesn't get better than that. So, I think that's going to be a really just kind of take it in, everything that's happening moment.